I thought this was a really tough game for us, just given it's the end of the semester for us. It's tough travel up here against a really good opponent, really well-coached team. They're super disciplined on both ends of the floor, and I was just really happy with our effort. First on the defensive end, I thought we really guarded tonight, and then our effort in the second half to go to the offensive glass, I thought was really key for us. We had one offensive rebound at halftime, and we ended up with 10 for the game. I thought that was probably the biggest thing that turned the game for us. Luke was terrific, and he's an unbelievable scorer. And like you said, he had 34 against Texas A&M. We just wanted to have a crowd around him on every catch, which was Luke chasing him all over the place a lot. The other thing that we did that Bryce Barnes did a great job of was he would stun off the pass a ton to make a crowd there. I thought our defensive communication was terrific tonight, and we talked about that being a real key because of how much stuff Fairfield runs, how well they run it, and it was a really good team effort on the defensive end. Yeah, I thought that Nate and Andy did a phenomenal job of going to the offensive glass in the second half and really exerting their will around the paint. We talk about this all season. They're such versatile scorers that I love the shots they get from three, and they're as good as shooters as there are at their positions. And I love the looks that they get from out there. Sometimes those shots are almost always there for us, so sometimes we forget about going around the basket. I thought they did a great job of posting and going to the offensive glass, and I thought that turned the game around for us. Well, I think it talks about their buy-in to our core values and their buy-in to getting prepared to play games, because yesterday was as tough a travel day as we've had this semester, and we talked a lot to them about, we got to compartmentalize here, and we've got to spend some time during our travel focusing on your academics, but we've got to make sure that we remember why we came up here, which was to play a really good game today. And these guys had a great practice yesterday, which is not easy to do when you face the travel that we did. They were phenomenal in the scouts. They were really locked in this morning when we did our film and prep, and I think it just shows that they're really bought into the core values that we are trying to enforce, and just being really prepared for games.